we trying to live like? There's no consequences. They tell us how to live right. We get all defensive. That's not the way that life works. Sorry to bust your bubble. Every day that we don't change just leads to more and more trouble, yeah. I'm not looking for a cop.
Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Real Talk with Helen. I am your host, Helen. I am joined today by a friend of our show, D'Angelo Scott, who's been with us several times to talk about his companies. We're going to just kind of keep it regular today and more relaxed and calm and not so scripted.
Right.
Isn't that right?
Exactly.
So welcome to the show, D'Angelo.
Thank you for inviting me to the show again.
Sure. How are you
Yes.
today?
Doing pretty good.
That's
doing
good.
pretty good today, and so.
That's good. Well, the weather is definitely changing in our favor. Hopefully, we'll get some warm weather soon. But as long as we don't see no white stuff, I'm not complaining, right?
Right. Exactly.
Okay, so we're going to talk about a whole bunch of things. We kind of talked about. We're going to talk about entrepreneurship. I know there's always a lot of people that email me and ask questions about starting your own business and, you know, what to do, what type of entity of business I should start. A lot of people don't know whether I should incorporate my company, a limited liability, a professional corp, a corporation, a C corp. There's so many different entities out here. So we'll kind of, talk about some of those things and hopefully give you an idea. Also, we're going to talk about the Motor Club of America, which is a company that D'Angelo is involved with. Basically, this show is kind of to help people in all categories. So whether you have a job and you're looking for an extra stream of income, which I'm always into that, we can tell you how to supplement your income as well. So I know that you're involved with a few things. So tell them just a little bit about Motor Club of America.
Yes, Motor Club of America is a roadside assistance company. It's kind of like similar to AAA, but unlike AAA and any other major roadside assistance company, they only provide limited service. But with Motor Club of America, we provide unlimited service, such as towing, tire, fuel delivery, lockout service, and battery boost. So everything is unlimited. Yes.
Okay, and let me help you out here. So they also offer credit card protection. They offer assistance for bail bondsmen and
Yes.
things if you're in the event that you're arrested for vehicular homicide, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, and they offer up to 50% off dental and vision and rental cars and hotel stays, motel stays, and reimbursement for emergency room visits in the event that you have to go to the hospital. They cover up to $54,000 for hospital bills, and these services range from about I think $9.99 a month to
Yes.
about what $14.99 or
Yes.
$19.99.
All the benefits are best. Plan the package, the total security package. That is $20 a month.
$20 a month. So for that, I mean, come on now. I mean, unfortunately insurance is something that we have to have, but we also need something in the event that we ourselves are in an emergency and we need assistance as well, especially with roadside. These are not the days to hitchhike or to walk up the ramp by yourself at night. You need to call the professionals for that to get assistance. So
Exactly.
yeah, and there's also a money-making piece to this. So if you are looking to supplement your income or you want to, have another stream of income, then you might want to check into MCA to be a representative for
Yes. Become an associate. Once you become an associate with MCA, it's your business now. And with me, in my case, I take my business really seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And every time a person go to your website and purchase one of the memberships, so it depends on which membership they get. But our general project, the permission, sorry.
We
It's
roll with it. It's live TV. Things
yes,
happen.
pretty much. So yes, so the general product what we're trying to sell, you get an $80 commission.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
$80, but no, the main product what we're trying to sell is the total security package, which is $80.
Wow.
And we get paid every single Friday, direct deposit towards your bank account.
Wow, so that's a wonderful thing. So this is a residual income for someone.
Yes.
So you would be able to, for as long as the people that you sign up have this service, you would benefit from it. So that's
Right.
always a good thing. So, and there's other things too. I know that you're also a part of Legal Shield, correct?
Yes, I'm doing Legal Shield.
And that kind of ties in with the next show, Attorneys Are Us, where we talk about what to do in the event of you're in an auto accident, and also just any kind of legal situation, what you should do. So, in the event that you would need an attorney, you could get Legal Shield, and it's a monthly service that you pay into. It's like a subscription, the same thing like MCA,
Yes.
and so you're prepaying for that service. So basically, if you wouldn't have to retain an attorney in the event that you need one, because I know that those fees can be quite costly. So to have that already paid up for probably about the same, about
Right.
$20 a month, you could get those services as well. So, and then on the flip side of that, that's also another stream of income. What else you got for us? I know there's some other things that you're involved in, isn't it?
I'm
Wasn't it
doing
some?
Forex. Forex is a foreign market exchange. It's like a cryptocurrency. It's like trading.
Oh yeah. You know what? You remember Dr. Trotter? He's a friend to the show as well. He had told me about forex and the currency exchange.
Yes.
I used to be heavily into mutual funds back in the day. My father would get me gift to minor accounts, and he would let me manage them on my own. So I do know a lot about that. So it was more mutual funds, Vanguard, Fidelity, Magellan, things like that. This is a little different because you're actually exchanging foreign currency, and there is a lot of profit from that.
Yes.
That's just it's just something that I would have to learn more about in order to be able to give you my opinion on it. But if you need to know about any of these things, give me your contact information, D'Angelo.
And yes, my business number is 313-757-3959.
Okay, and you can also call in. You see the number on the screen. Please feel free to call us if you have any questions about anything. We're kind of just, hodgepodging it today, mixing everything together. One of the things I wanted to talk about why I got you here, D'Angelo, is kind of something that a lot of people, I think a word that they use very loosely, and that's the word friend. Don't say that's my friend. I know my son is kind of guilty of that. He thinks everybody, but he's a kid, so he thinks everybody's his friend. And I try to tell him, to kind of save his heart, which we really can't do. I think you kind of have to learn this from experience.
Right.
But I try to tell him, that, a friend is special. Not everyone is a friend. Not everyone deserves that title. Do you agree,
I
D'Angelo?
agree.
Okay. And what do you think? What is your idea in your mind what a friend is?
Uh, that's a good question. So, a friend, you know, to me, in my opinion, that they'll be there for you no matter what. And
And vice versa.
exactly, exactly. And I can tell between a real friend and a fake friend.
Right.
Yes,
We
I
know
can
what a
tell.
fake
Yeah,
one's doing.
yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
it's I've been played like mostly throughout my life. As far as with friends, because I've been you know backstabbed and humiliated
Oh yeah.
once, and
We
so
all have. You're not
yeah,
by yourself.
right. And no, I'm just trying to be real with people, be real with my friends. Trying to do the best I can. Try to be there for them, and just try to look out for them.
Yeah. That's
Right.
that's a good thing. I think a real friend. I think a true friend is someone just like in the Bible, love their neighbor as you love yourself. They really
Right.
genuinely care for you. They would do anything within reason, because I won't say I will do anything for a friend, but within reason. And with that being said, sometimes you have boundaries, and I mean. I remember back in the day, and this is something I'm going to admit on national TV, but we were 19 years old, and I used to make like these fake ID cards. just to get into like, clubs or whatever. And we were in college and, I was like, the first to learn how to use computers and I had
Right.
those little passport IDs and I would make them for my friends. And, I remember like, doing that and I never really thought about it and I just did it.
Hmm.
And the thing is, I wasn't even a drinker. It was like, well, what am I doing? It's just to come in a place and, kind of hang around these people. But I was just thinking, like, I did something, but everything you do at different levels in your life will change. Like that, there's no way nobody could get me to do something like that now, is what I'm saying. So
Hmm.
you have different, levels in your life where you learn how to be a friend. I
Right.
really didn't know how to be a friend when I was a teenager. I was just like, okay, somebody, we had something in common. We went out together. We kind of liked the same color, or
Right.
we had some things in common. So that was my friend. And then, I was like, that's all you had to do. Oh, you love pink? I love pink too. So you're my friend. But then I learned as I got older that that idea changed.
Right.
And, I valued, more than just, having the same color in common or, wearing the same type of clothes or, liking the same type of books or whatever. So I learned over the years and to value friendship. Would you agree with
Exactly.
that?
Absolutely.
Yes. And so, then when you get older, it's like, you get some of those old friends that are doing the same thing they used to do when you were younger and you've kind of outgrown that. You ever experienced that? And
Yes,
you're
I
like,
did a lot.
I don't do that anymore. And,
Right.
and it's like, and sometimes, and I might be just guilty of this, but sometimes, D'Angelo, I feel like I am being kind of what we would call in our community as uppity.
Right.
And I don't want to feel that way, but I do feel like I don't have to make excuses because I don't want to partake in things anymore. Or, I'm not going to say at this point in my life that I'm going to call somebody that I know I'm not going to call.
Right.
Or I just feel like, if they'll say, hey girl, how you doing? You looking good. And it's like, they're not quite there on that level that
Hmm.
I just, and it's like, I don't really want to give them my phone number. And,
Right.
I don't feel like I'm wrong for that. But then you might be looked at as, oh, well, she used to be in the hood, it was fine, and now she's on TV or whatever. It's not that. It's just that you kind of outgrow people and situations.
Absolutely. I agree with you. That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Yeah, yeah. Have you ever been in a situation like that where somebody has seen you like years later and you just like, I'm not going down that road again?
Right. Exactly. I experienced it.
Yes, yes. So that's pretty much, what I wanted to kind of come across to you guys is that just because somebody says you're a friend doesn't mean that they know how to be your friend or they value your friendship. So you need to be very careful and particular about those that are in your company because not
Exactly.
everybody should, have that option to be in your company. I mean, if you were hanging with people and they were drinking and, drugging and that that's not the direction that you're going in life,
Hmm.
then I would just tell you that those could be friends, people that used to be your friend.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with saying, "Oh, we used to be cool, but,
Right. Exactly.
don't feel like you got to hold on to people, especially if you're, on a different level or, when we have different relationships or different parts of our life, we
Yes.
transition, right? So you go to go to college. You have your college friends,
Right.
and then depending on whatever they did in their life, then you either stick with them. Like I still have a lot of friends that I'm friends with that were in college. Well, yeah, they've all grown to be successful and they're respectful and
Right.
good citizens to this country. So, it's really, it's a good thing. But then you have, those few people.
Right. Yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah. So elaborate on that a little bit. Maybe, kind of talk about your experience with, not wanting to go back to those old friends.
It's not fun. It's not fun. That's all I can tell you. But I want to help some of my friends out who's struggling, financially,
Yeah.
trying to get them to the opportunity that what I'm doing. And believe me, all these three companies, what we just talked about, is
Yes.
fully legitimate. Otherwise, I
There
won't
you
even
go.
put
We
my
got
face
some
on
for the
TV.
old
Yes,
friends. We got some for the old friends
right.
too,
So
right?
otherwise, I won't even put my face on TV. So all the companies, what I do is the real deal. It's very legitimate, like I said, and just trying to help them out. Trying to earn some extra money. Work from home, make money from their laptop or their phone. Just get like a extra streams of income coming in case if they struggling work at their 9 to 5 job and not making enough money just to put food on the table, not can't be able to pay their rent, their car note, etc. Just want to help them out,
Yeah, and D'Angelo,
financially.
I failed to mention that MCA has been around since 1926,
Yes,
and yeah,
been accredited by the Better Business Bureau as an A
yes,
plus rating
yes,
back in March of 2017. So
yeah.
the company is very legitimate, but you have to put in the work into it just to be
Hmm.
successful. I can't say it's not
And
going to
that's
be
with anything in life,
right.
though. I mean,
Exactly,
anything
nothing.
you do, you have to put work
Right,
into
nothing
it.
is it's not easy in life. You have to
Hmm.
put in the work. You have to be consistent with it every single day.
Yes,
Okay,
yes. So
and
if you want to get started, I think it's $40, right?
to become a member is $40. It's depending on the membership they get, but to become an associate, it is absolutely free. But we encourage people to purchase their memberships so they can be protected, by the plan, by the benefits, and if they want me to show them the ropes that will help them get leads and sell, I would suggest that they'll purchase their membership.
Okay, give me your information again so they can reach you.
Yes, I give you my number again. My number is 313-757-3959. Again, it's 313-757-3959. And my website is www.gettotalsecurity.com.
Correct. Okay, and just to reiterate some of those coverages that you get unlimited roadside assistance, you get $500 reimbursement in travel assistance program, $5,000 stolen vehicle reward,
Yes.
and you get $1,000 for credit protection. So that's really good. I mean, there's a lot of
Yes.
identity theft going on. So
Hmm.
just to think that that's incorporated in this too. So
Right.
if in the event that maybe your card was stolen, they would recover, protect you for up to $1,000. You also get $500 arrest bond for small traffic violations, and for, in the event that maybe in a bond for vehicular homicide,
Yes.
up to $25,000. You get up to 65% of your prescription drug coverage, 50% of dental, vision, and rental car coverage, 15% off hotels and motels. We got a lot of
Oh,
stuff here.
yes.
So it's
All the
worth,
good, all the
if
great
you think
stuff.
about it, $20 a month. I mean,
Yeah,
come
that's a
on.
great deal, in my
You
opinion.
know, that's less than the price of a cup of coffee.
Right, exactly.
You know, coffee is expensive now. If you go to Starbucks, it's like $5 a cup. So
Right,
you can, if you can do that, then you can do this.
right. Oh, yeah.
And let's tell them a little bit about the Legal Shield, because I know maybe next show when we talk with attorney Robert Harris, we can kind of ask him about that Legal Shield piece. But
Yes.
I know that a lot of people do invest in that, and that is prepaid legal service. So I guess it would be kind of like insurance. Legal insurance, if in the event that you have a legal issue, you can retain or obtain an attorney. So
Right.
that's something that I'm really not that sure about. Do you know more about that?
Yeah, it's I know more about Legal Shield. No, like I said, it's a prepaid service, but no, I gotta get to more details about it. But
Okay.
when you next time you invite me to a show, I can talk more about Legal Shield.
Okay, all right. So, and then the forex as well, because I know that
Yes.
people are
Hmm.
interested in the currency exchange.
Yes.
And that's something I think any stream of income that you can add to your life. Because nowadays, to be honest with you, just a regular job is not enough.
No, it's not enough.
It's not enough unless you've got like an endless stream, or maybe like you own like a TV station or something like
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, for the average person, if you want, to have a better quality of life, just working for someone might not be just enough. And don't feel bad or ashamed if that's the case, because a lot of people want things. I have to have a stream of income just for my son's education alone. So depending on your life and the quality of life that you want to lead, you might have to adjust your job or add on other things to
Right,
to
exactly.
support that. So that's what we're here for. We kind of wanted to talk a little bit briefly before we leave about different business entities. I know a lot of people come to me to start their business, and they're like, well, what kind of business should I start? What kind of company should I have? Well, I'll tell you this. That depends solely on you and what type of company that you'll have. I would say that if it's a small company, less than 100 employees, of course, that you should probably do a limited liability company. And it's just what it says. You're limited on liability. So meaning if someone tries to sue your company, they can't come after your personal assets as well. So that's something to think about. With a regular corporation, you would be, they could come after your personal assets and your business assets. So, you need to look at that and figure out what you want to do. Most of the companies that I have are a limited liability. However, I do have a couple of incorporated and Inc. as well. So it just depends on what type of business it is, and that will help you figure out what type of company you want to have. But the first thing that you should do is figure out what your interest is, figure out if it's indeed a service that's needed, and try to test the waters first, because you don't have to have a name, a company name. You could start it under DBA, under your own name, just to see how it goes. Then once you figured out that that's something that you want to do, then you can invest. I think a LLC is $50 with the state of Michigan. And actually, to be honest with you, it's very cheap with the state of Michigan, because to reinstate every year, it's just $25. And like North Carolina, it's like $200 per company for reinstatement. That's like 10 times more. So we have a lot of resources here in Michigan that we need to utilize. Like I said, to get the LLC is $50. You can do everything online now, so it's not like you got to send in the money order anymore and wait 2 months to get your articles of organization back, or your articles of incorporation, whichever you have. So it'll take if you rush it, I think it's $50 or $60. So you get like 110 for the whole deal, and you can get it in 24 hours. Then you would need a tax ID number. You get that off irs.gov, which is absolutely free. You just have to put in the information, your personal information. So I would suggest that you do that on your own, because your tax ID number is like your social security number before your company. So it's important that you keep that information private and not share it with everyone. So those are the two things that you would need to obtain a bank account. So you're going to need your articles, whether it be organization or incorporated, and you're going to need your tax ID paper that shows that you received your tax ID number. So your award letter, that's what it is. So you would take that to the bank, those two pieces of information along with your identification showing that you are the owner of the company. The bank then checks to make sure you're in good standing. That's why it's important to pay your $25 annual fee every year, because what happens if you don't pay that annual fee, then you will be in bad standing with the state of Michigan, and you won't be able to attain a bank account or pretty much do anything with your business at that point. You'd be kind of at a standstill, and someone would be able to assume your name that you have. And if it's a good name, you don't want to lose it, so you need to make sure you pay that fee. So those are the two steps you need to start. And then after you got your bank account, then there it is. Hopefully money will start rolling in. Now, the bank can help you if you want a merchant account to take credit cards, or if you have a website and you want to take credit cards online. Those are things you could talk to your web developer about, and they can set that up. It's fairly easy now. They have a lot of apps and softwares that you can use to do that. So once you do that, you're all ready to go. But as always, I know you guys always email me, but you can email me at the Real Talk with Helen at, is it the? Let me check. Oh, it's just Real Talk with Helen at outlook.com. I got so many emails, I didn't know. But if you have any questions, you can always email me or you can call me at my office at 248-805-2000. We are here every Thursday at 12:30, followed by Attorneys Are Us at 1 o'clock. And I thank D'Angelo for hanging with me and being my sidekick today.
Oh, not a
I'd
problem.
like
Thank you
you
for
to
inviting me to your show.
Sure. And you give your final thoughts and give your phone number out again and, your contact information.
Okay, if any of you out there want to make some money from home, from your laptop and from your smartphone, just give me a shout out. My number is 313-757-3959. Again, it's 313-757-3959. And my website is www.gettotalsecurity.com.
Right. So hopefully you got that. If not, you can always contact me at Real Talk with Helen at Outlook.com or, like I said, via phone at 248-805-2000. Please stay tuned with Attorneys Are Us with Attorney Robert Harris. We will be talking about everything and also what to do in the event that you're in a car accident. Thank you for watching. As always, have a blessed day. Thank you. Have a good day.
Take care.
Why we trying to live like there's no consequences. They tell us how to live right. We get all defensive. That's not the way that life works.